In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on January 5th, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Oregon State versus Utah. The Oregon State Beavers and Utah Utes meet Thursday in college basketball action at the John M. Huntsman Center. The Oregon State Beavers look to get above a .500 record. The Utah Utes look for their 12th win. The Beavers are 6-0 against the spread in their last 6 Thursday games. The Utes are 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 Thursday games and 7-3 against the spread in their last 10 games overall. The under is 6-1 in Beavers' last 7 overall. The over is 4-1 in Utes' last 5 home games. The underdog is 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings. The Utes are the better team, playing at home and coming off a scintillating shooting performance. First place Utah can get it done on both sides of the court too. It's 21st in schedule-adjusted defensive efficiency, 23rd in rebounding margin, and has 5 dependable scoring options. The Beavers, meanwhile, struggle to put the ball in the basket, average under 30 boards per game, and are 298th in assists per turnover ratio. This Oregon State offense isn't elite, and they are facing a strong defensive team that is giving up 61 points per game. Look for Utah's defense to really lock down here, and that is going to be the difference here. The Utes are 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games following an against the spread win. They have looked the part so far in Pac-12 competition and should coast to a home W over Oregon State in this game. So the Utah Utes to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. While the Utes are solid offensively, they're not among the nation's top offensive squads. They're also facing a Beavers team holding their opponents under 66 points per game. Furthermore, Oregon State is one of the slowest-paced teams in the country, averaging 64.1 possessions per 40 minutes. That's the 333rd slowest adjusted tempo in the nation. The under is 6-0 in the Beavers' last 6 games versus a team with a winning percentage above .600. 4-0 in their last 4 Thursday games, and 6-1 in their last 7 overall. The under is also 9-4 overall in Oregon State games and 10-5 in Utah games this season. The under is the betting trend to consider when Oregon State takes the court, and even with the total at 130.5 points, I believe it's the play in this matchup. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Gonzaga versus San Francisco. The 2022-23 college hoops betting action goes on Thursday, January 5th, with the Gonzaga Bulldogs taking on the San Francisco Dons in the West Coast Conference Showdown at War Memorial at the Sobrado Center in San Francisco, California. Gonzaga is 4-9-1 against the spread this season, with a 9-5 over-under record. San Francisco is 7-9 shillings this year, with a 5-11 over-under record. Number 9 Gonzaga travels to take on San Francisco from the War Memorial at the Sobrado Center on Thursday evening. The Zags enter the game on a 7-game win streak after its 111-88 home win over Pepperdine in its West Coast Conference season opener. The 9th-ranked Bulldog offense is led by senior big man Drew Timm, who tallied up a career-high 35 points against Pepperdine and is leading the West Coast Conference with 23 points per game. His teammates Julian Strother and Rasser Bolton are each scoring in double figures for the Zags. The Dons of San Francisco are searching for its first conference win of the season and enter tonight's game on a 2-game losing streak after an 80-68 home loss to Santa Diego as 11-point favorites. The 122nd ranked San Francisco offense is led by graduate senior Khalil Shabazz, who is scoring 15.5 points per game in addition to averaging a team-high 2.2 steals per game, which ranks second in the West Coast Conference. His teammates Tyrell Roberts and Zane Meeks are each scoring in double figures for the Dons. The Bulldogs will be playing in the first game of a 3-game West Coast Conference road trip with all 3 games played in a single week. Mark Few's team is well rested and will be motivated to win its first game of the new year and start the road trip off with a big win. The Dons recently lost by double digits to an 8-8 San Diego team with no wins against a ranked opponent this season. If and when Gonzaga gets going, I don't believe that San Francisco will be able to stick around for too long. So the Gonzaga Bulldogs to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Zags record 71.9 possessions per 40 minutes, while the Dons register 70.5 possessions per 40 minutes. San Francisco will continue to lean on three-point shooting, so I'm going with the over on the totals. The total has gone over in 8 of the last 12 meetings between Gonzaga and San Francisco. The Zags have surpassed an 80-point mark in 5 of their past 6 dates with the Dons. The over is 4-1 in Gonzaga's last 5 games overall, and it is 6-3 in San Francisco's last 9 tilts played in January. We should see a proper high-scoring affair, as both teams love to play at a fast pace. Washington versus Arizona. The Washington Huskies and Arizona Wildcats face off on Thursday in a college basketball showdown at the McKale Center. When these two teams faced off last February, it was Arizona that secured the 92-68 victory. Washington is 0-4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games against a team with a winning record and 0-4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games against a team with a winning percentage above .600, while the over is 6-1 in their last 7 road games following 3 or more consecutive home games. Arizona is 0-6 against the spread in their last 6 Thursday games and 4-0-1 against the spread in their last 5 games against a team with a winning record, while the under is 4-0 in their last 4 games following an against the spread win. The Huskies are defending the three-point line well, but their interior defense hasn't impressed so far this season. They'll struggle to contain the Wildcats, so keep your eyes on Azuola's two Billies and sophomore 7-footer Almer Ballo. If Washington's shooting slump continues, the Wildcats will cover a huge spread with ease. Arizona is 4-1 against the spread in its last 6 games overall. On the other side, Washington is 1-5 against the spread in its previous 6. The Huskies have covered in 5 straight road meetings with the Wildcats, but they'll have a mountain to climb this time around. I get the case to be made for a decent-sized underdog like Washington like this, but this is a tough Arizona team to go against as they're just well-balanced all over the floor, and I don't expect Washington to get anything easy here. I look for Arizona to command the lead at the half and cruise to a big W, so the Arizona Wildcats to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Wildcats boast the highest offensive rating in the country. They love to push the ball in transition and average 73.7 possessions per 40 minutes. The Huskies play at a steady pace, tallying 69.1 possessions per 40 minutes. Washington will struggle to slow things down but will try to be aggressive for all 40 minutes and force Arizona into turnovers. The over is 4-1 in Washington's last 5 games overall, whereas the under is 4-1 in Arizona's previous 5. 4 of their last 5 encounters have gone over the total, including the previous 3. Both of their last season's duels saw more than 155 points on the scoreboard. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.